Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, good Wednesday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresko. Another chilly day today, but hey, at least the sun is shining. Also shining, 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Nice day.
Yeah, probably the brightest day of the week. Is that good news or not so good news?
It's promising news.
Yeah, I guess. We kind of go downhill from here, though. There's more rain and even more snow in our forecast. In the meantime, let's talk about cars and trucks and traffic. Up and down I-91, what you can see of it here from Holyoke to the state line in Longmeadow, we're in good shape. There is a little slowdown, as often happens at this time of day, on either end of 291, where it merges with 91 South and where it merges on the north end with the Mass Pike. But otherwise, the Pike is actually running fine, and 391 looks good too. Let's take a look at our wind speeds. It's been a breezy day here today. We still have some gusts over 20 miles per hour. Orange at 21 miles per hour, 23 miles per hour. North Adams. Temps, as Nick was mentioning, still brisk, but we're in that range that we were forecasting yesterday, about 44 to 48. Greenfield at 48, 45. Westfield and Springfield. We're cooler in the 30s in the Berkshires, and clouds and radar here showing mostly clear skies. And we'll start the evening clear, but clouds will return for tomorrow. And by this time of the day, there might even be a few raindrops and snowflakes flying. We'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
President Donald Trump has announced his plans to put a 90-day pause on tariffs for most countries except for China. The president has stated that he now plans to place a 125% tariff on China effective immediately. This comes after China retaliated with 84% tariffs on the U.S. following tariffs originally placed on the country by the U.S. President Trump has said during the 90-day pause, all countries on the U.S. list will now only have a 10% reciprocal tariff while countries negotiate. The pause has caused stock markets to soar today following a massive decline the past few days. A Connecticut man accused of causing a car crash that killed a Hartford police officer and seriously injuring their partner pled guilty Tuesday. According to authorities, 20-year-old Richard Barrington fled a traffic stop conducted by police and crashed into a police cruiser. 34-year-old Robert Garton was killed in the crash. Garton's partner, Officer Brian Kearney, was seriously injured. Barrington's lawyer says he has pled guilty to manslaughter, first-degree assault, and interfering with a police officer. A second man appeared in Chicopee District Court this morning in connection to the deadly hit-and-run crash back in February. Jerameldo Lopez is charged with 2 felonies, leaving the scene of personal injury and death and negligent operation of a motor vehicle. The judge entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. In district court this morning, the Commonwealth requested a $30,000 cash bail and a condition for no driving. The victim, 34-year-old Vanessa Perez, was not only struck by a sedan allegedly driven by Williams, but a separate vehicle before that. The judge ordered a $10,000 cash bail and that he is not to operate a vehicle. The jury selection for the Karen Reed retrial continued today. So far, 12 out of the 16 required jury members have been selected, with opening statements expected to begin next week. Reed's legal team has argued double jeopardy to the Supreme Court in an effort to delay the start of the trial. Her defense team has filed a motion to have 2 out of the 3 charges dismissed, including the most serious charge of second-degree murder. The appeal has already been denied by multiple judges so far. Reed is accused of killing Boston police officer John O'Keefe by hitting him with her SUV in 2022. Back now with meteorologist Brian Lapis. Dry today, but as you mentioned earlier, some precipitation expected.
Yeah, later on the day tomorrow and tomorrow night, we actually could have another round of snow similar to what we had, what was that, a couple of nights ago? Yeah.
Yes.
Monday night? Anyway, let's take a look at it. showing mostly clear air, still a little breezy right now. We look into the future, 22 News Storm Team Skycast. 5 o'clock here this afternoon, some scattered clouds. So it'll be scattered clouds to mostly clear here this evening. Then by midnight, some clouds around. We'll call it variable clouds overnight. We may see a bit of sunshine to start the day here tomorrow, but notice by 10 o'clock, we're mostly cloudy. By the way, early morning temperatures in the 20s to low 30s. And then by noontime, gray just about everywhere. And then mid to late afternoon, there it is, 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, some scattered showers are possible. And yeah, there could be a little snow and sleet mixing in, especially in northern Berkshire County and also across Franklin County. In fact, more snow is expected in the hills here tomorrow night into Friday. And we still have rain in the forecast for the weekend. We'll update that for you on 22 News starting at 5.
FCC Chairman Brendan Carr is asking you to weigh in on regulations that should be revised or eliminated altogether. The initiative is called Delete, 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 and it was announced by the chairman last month. The FCC regulates media and telecommunication companies and local television stations like wwlp. The agency is accepting comments from the public through April 14th. If you want to make your voice heard, we've set up a website to help. You can find that link on our website. UConn star and national champion Paige Beckers was live on the Today Show to share her March Madness memories. Beckers had an incredible final season for the Huskies, surpassing Maya Moore to become the all-time leading scorer in UConn NCAA tournament history. She won the 2025 Wade Trophy and was the first UConn women's basketball player to score 40 in a tournament game and fastest player in UConn women's basketball history to reach 2,000 career points. She was also inducted into UConn's Huskies of Honor. The Huskies won their 12th national championship in an 82-59 win over South Carolina over the weekend. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, the Basketball Hall of Fame hosted a Skilled Trades Career Fair today. We'll show you how the event showcased strategic resources and hands-on opportunities for students. And in honor of National Library Week, the city of Springfield honored staff of its own institutions. We hear from the mayor on this week's celebration. Plus, egg prices are finally coming down following a 6-month increase. Ahead, find out what this means for your wallet moving forward.
Moving forward into the evening commute, we're in pretty good shape. I-91 and the Pike all looking good. A little bit of a slowdown at 291, actually on either end, where 291 meets with the Mass Pike and where it meets with I-91. We've got clouds on the way and possibly some rain and snow for the end of the day tomorrow. We'll track it on 22 News at 5.
Updates anytime on our website, wwlp.com, and as always on the free 22 News app. We'll see you tonight at 5.